Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. This is Mrs. H, as you all know, and I love you all. Listen, I would like to appreciate all those that are following me on this channel. It's a beautiful journey. I'm really enjoying every step of it, and I think about it day and night. Listen, I'd like to appreciate all those that have subscribed and also encourage those that have not to subscribe. Just press the subscribe button and then voila, it will be done. And thank you so much for your comments, for your likes, and for sharing. And I'm really encouraged by the feedback that I'm getting from all of you guys. So today I'll be discussing a very important topic that deals with top female insecurities. I have realized that us as females, we have a lot of insecurities. We are so much insecure about a lot of things. So now today, I have decided to chat with you ladies about these top insecurities, about how to deal with them, what brings them up, and what harm do they cause in our lives, and definitely how to deal with those. So go with me on this topic today, and really appreciate it if you could comment, and so that I can know what you'll think about the topic. And because I am also planning to also invite another lady that is very good at these topics, and she's gonna be my guest on part 2 of this topic. So if you could comment. Okay, what is an insecurity? Because we need to know what we are talking about in order to be able to deal with it. An insecurity is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, which causes lack of confidence. That's why I said when I introduced the topic that it affects mostly us as females. That is why I titled it as top female insecurities. We are very much uncertain and anxious about a lot of things about ourselves as females. It's not even funny, and this thing causes lack of confidence. So now I'm gonna break it down. What causes insecurity? We need to know this. I said when I was thinking about it that the number one thing that causes insecurity is the thought of it. You understand? If you think of something that you are insecure about, just when you think of it, immediately you just become insecure. And secondly, it is triggered by the stereotype. There's general stereotypes that are believed in the society, that you yourself believe, that okay, if in order for you to be beautiful as a woman, you need to wear a size 32 or 28. In order for you to be beautiful, you need to be this and that height. It's such things that we believe, and we have described certain things according to the stereotype, and then we end up believing those stereotypes, and they end up causing us the insecurities. And also another thing that triggers insecurity is negative faith. We all have faith. It just depends whether your faith is negative or positive. So now when we have thought about these things that you are not comfortable with in your body, and or just about yourself, not necessarily in the body, when you think of those things and then start believing the stereotype and start having a negative faith towards these things, that it will never be fine, don't, everyone thinks I'm not beautiful, everyone thinks I'm not fit to do such and such things. So you become insecure, you entertain those things. That is why I say the thought, stereotype, and negative faith triggers insecurity. Thirdly, the harm that is caused by insecurities. Number one, it destroys every bit of confidence that we have. We all know that as human beings, here and there we struggle with confidence issues, but it's worse with us as females. So one of the things that tempers with our confidence and even destroys it even the little bit that we had, is insecurity. And another harm is bitterness and hatred towards those that have what you think you don't have. It's very easy for you to be bitter and hate all those that, for example, if you have a problem with hair, you don't have nice hair, and you'll end up being bitter towards those that have beautiful hair, those that have long hair. You'll end up saying negative things about them and whatnot, and end up being a hater. And another harm caused is relationships. The relationships that you have are destroyed because of accusations. When you are negative towards someone or something because of the bitterness that is in you, because you are insecure about 1, 2, 3, and 4, that relationship that you had with that person that has what you don't have will be destroyed one way or the other. Because you will, if you continue being negative about it, you will obviously utter some words and you will do some actions that will be contrary to what you say you have with this person, that will destroy the connection that you have with this person. You will no longer be free to discuss things. You will no longer be free to be friends or to be whatever kind of relationship that you have with this person. So now one of the harms that is caused by insecurity is destruction of friendships. All right, my number 4 will be how to overcome the insecurities. It's easy to overcome the insecurities. It's only hard as far as you think it's hard. But if you decide to face it once and for all, it will be easy to actually deal with it. Number 1, I said that when you deal with insecurities, you just face it head on. Just face it once and for all. Because if you're gonna continue being scared of it, if you're gonna continue being controlled by the insecurity, a lot is at stake. Do you understand? A lot is at stake. You can destroy yourself. You won't have confidence. When you don't have confidence, you won't be able to do a lot of things in this life. And secondly, you have bad relations with people, and the rest is history, because I've already stated the harm that is caused by the insecurities. So you must just think of what is at stake and then decide that, you know what, I'm gonna face it head on. Secondly, what you need to do, you need to stop making excuses for it. If you have insecurity, you need to stop making excuses, accept that you do have that kind of insecurity, and just, as I said, number 1, just deal with it. Stop making excuses. Thirdly, I said that if it's something that can change, you must try by all means to change it. If it's something that is changeable, try by all means. Don't just sit there and be like, and be like, no, this will never change and whatnot. If you check it and research about it and see that it's something that can change, try by all means to change it. But if it's something that you cannot change, and or maybe the change is not worth it, accept it and try to move on. Live without it. It's easy, and you are not the only one. A lot of people, nothing is new under the sun. Nothing is new, and no one has faced something that has not happened to anyone on this earth. Do you understand? So you need to accept the fact that you have it and move on with your life. But if there's a way that you can change it, try by all means to change it. So now I'm going to give examples of these insecurities after sharing a bit on how to deal with them. I'm going to give examples of these top female insecurities that we normally have after a cup of tea. In fact, a sip, because I want to finish it. All right. Number 1, our top insecurity as females is age. We are normally very insecure about our age. There's even a saying that says a woman's age is a secret. Why are we so scared to say our age? Why are we so scared to tell people how old we are? Why? Because it's the reality. I mean, if you are 40, you're 40. And it starts with, as I said at first, that it starts with the stereotypes. Because if I'm 40, I can be friends with a person that's 30. So now the reason why some people get scared to expose their age, and maybe they look young on the outside, and then they don't want people to find out that they're actually old, because they'll run away from them. They'll feel like, yo, no, you are old, you don't fit in our group. That's the problem. People deal with groups. We have groups. We have stereotypes that if you are this age, you can't hang out with me. And that's a problem, because a person will actually hide their age just because they want to hang out with such and such group. And also when it comes to relationships, getting married and all sort of things, there's a stereotype that you can't marry a guy that's your age or younger or whatnot. But then now, if this guy has all the qualities and this guy wants you as a wife, do you understand? Do you understand how rare guys, how rare it is for guys to ask for marriage? It's a miracle. So now if a guy loves you and he wants to marry you, and the only problem that we have is age, that you are a year or 2 years older than them, who cares? Do you understand? So now stop being insecure about your age and just say your age, celebrate your age, and just if you're 30, just show your 30 to the public so that you won't have anything to hide. There's nothing that is as powerful as something that's hidden. Once you show it to the public, once you show it to people, it will lose its power and everyone will know that you're actually that age. Do you understand? And there's also an insecurity of weight. Yo, this one has been happening for years now. It has been like that with our grannies, our mothers, us. Since I grew up, I've seen my mother like taking slimming things and all those. These things that we do now is not new. Our mothers were doing it, our grannies were doing it, and whatnot. Because there's forever been a stereotype that a beautiful person is a thin person, is someone that is that looks like a model actually. So now we're all under that pressure and whatnot. And then if you have weight that is not accepted by the society, and maybe you are like 38 plus or 40 plus, then you will be insecure about it. Try by all means to wear things that will hide your weight and what your actual size, and that no, I don't want to be this kind of. You need to understand that you need to accept the fact that your body weight is not like the models, is not like the stereotype, the one that is accepted in the society. Your body weight is this and that, and then you need to love it as it is, or if it can change, try by all means to change it. But the one thing that I don't accept is being insecure about it, because it will tamper with your confidence. It will tamper with a lot of things. You will end up hating those supermodels, those lenders. Do you understand? And end up envying them. Another top insecurity is family background. Why are we so insecure about our family backgrounds? Because your family background is not you. Your family background is not where you are going. You have a certain destiny that you need to reach. You are born alone. You are alone in this world. You need to fight for what you want to become, but you can't fight where you come from. Do you understand? Because you can't, and we don't even choose where we are born. So now a lot of females are so much insecure that they even hide their homes, they hide their parents, and maybe even if they don't hide, but they're not proud of where they come from. They don't want they don't want certain associations to see where they come from, because they feel like a lot of people are gonna look down on them. Listen, babe, if they want to look down on you, it means they're not meant to be around you. So now, if you expose your background, if you tell people your background, your parents, your family situation and whatnot, and then they look down on that, or they mock that, it means those people are not fit to go in your journey. Do you understand? They're not fit to go with you. It's beautiful that you expose it so that you can see who is with you and who is against you. Do you understand? So deal with it. Number 4, height. There's a real problem of height in females. Tall ladies feel proud that they it's like they big girls, the tall ones, and the short ones feel so insecure that, you know what, I wish I was tall, I wish I was this and that and whatnot. And even some guys like tall girls, but we also need to accept the fact that some guys like short girls. You understand? It's not really about that. It's about accepting and loving who you are and loving your height. And I must tell you a secret. Tall girls were never that comfortable. They made by media and other things to be comfortable, honestly. Like myself, I was so much insecure about my height for a very long time because I was always taller than my friends. And I don't know how it happened, but I was always younger than my friends. Like, most of my friends were 86. And I was the only 87. And I was like, I even felt like lying and saying I'm 86 or 85. Because of this height thing. I felt like, oh my word, I'm so tall. I don't like it. And I was even scared that the guy that is gonna marry me, oh my word, he needs to be really tall, because like there was that belief that a girl has to be shorter and a guy has to be taller, and then you need to like look at him like this. And I was like, oh my word, I'm so tall, then how tall will my husband be? So I always imagined, oh my word. But then when I started being confident about it and loving my height, and media obviously started showing it as a beautiful thing, all the models are tall, they have big feet and whatnot, I felt like, oh, I won. So I just want to say, even if you are short or middle height or whatnot, just love your height, because height is one of those things that cannot change. Unfortunately, I've never heard of it that you go and be made taller or made shorter or in any way. Do you understand? So there's also another insecurity, which is breast size. Breast size. Another thing that causes these insecurities is our girl-to-girl chats. When we talk about it, and another one feels so small that, oh, my boobs are so small, and like others will be telling you about the size of their cups, the bras that they wear and whatnot, and you just see them the what is this, the cleavage when they're wearing stuff, and you feel so small around them. Do you understand? But you don't know that everything has advantages and disadvantages, because in as much as it looks nice on the clothes, but girl, you don't know the problem that is at the back. Do you understand? All females that have big boobs have back problems most of the time. I'm sorry for saying all, but most of them that I know, they have back problems because the breasts, big breasts, I don't know what they do to your spinal cord or whatnot, but they cause a lot of pain, like myself. So now you need to think of these things before, careful of what you wish for. Do you understand? So now if you have small boobs, you must love them as they are, and try to don't want clothes that are fit for girls with big boobs, but go for clothes that are good for your small boobs, or at least, I don't know how you can change it, but I see people doing it. But as I said before, if you can change it, change it. If it's something that doesn't change, accept it and love it. Learn to love it, because it doesn't help to be insecure. Being attractive. Most females are always insecure about being attractive. They feel like, oh, am I attractive enough? Will any guy find me attractive? And whatnot, because you know, I don't know, maybe Sisko will say to that, we always want to get married, we want to have those guys and whatnot. So one thing that makes females insecure is the fact that, will guys find me attractive? Just feel attractive. And then it all starts from within. If you feel attractive, obviously people from the outside will see you that you are attractive. They will find you attractive. But if you don't find yourself attractive from the inside, then obviously it will come out as bad in the outside. Do you understand? So try by all means to make things that will make you feel attractive. I'm not saying go naked and whatnot, but try to boost your confidence when it comes to that specifically. And number 7, career and status. This one, it's a stereotype from the society. The society has portrayed certain careers as top careers, like being a doctor, being a lawyer, being an accountant. Society has those kinds of careers that are like the careers. And then if you didn't study to become those if you didn't study to become those professionals, then you are on the wrong. You are in trouble. You are not a doctor. You are not a whatnot. Then you other females that are in other careers, they feel insecure. They feel like, oh, I wish I had done this and that. It's because of the stereotype of the society and the people around you that make you feel that. Don't allow it to get to you. I always say to my children that, you know what? Money is the same. Even if it comes from an accountant, even if it comes from a person that sells bananas, even if it comes from a person that has a farm or whatnot, money is the same. Never ever allow stereotypes to take you down or make you feel bad about your career choice. You chose that career because you loved it and it's what you do best. God loves people who go for things that they do best because God loves excellence. So now if you're going to choose certain careers because society says they are top careers and you don't even have passion for those, you will not do excellence. You will not be excellent in your work and you will not be satisfied. But if you chose your career or the route that you wanted to take, even if it's not the one of those professionals, even if you decided to go the business route and whatnot, accept it and love it because it's what you are good at and you are making money. Money is the same. There's no money that is written potatoes, apples, law, medicine. Not money is the same. Just go out there and make money and love what you do. Boost your confidence. Love your career. Love your status. Don't be disturbed by all those people that say, no, oh, you are this and that. It's a low class thing and whatnot. Do not be disturbed by those people. And what else? Intellectual ability. Those people that always feel like they don't have that much intellectual ability. They not fit enough to discuss certain topics. They not fit to be in certain groups because they don't feel like they are that much clever, or they don't feel they have such and such ability. They will not fit in such groups. They will not fit to be married by certain people. Do you understand? Away with that. You are clever. You are made clever by God. You must trust your intellectual ability. Do not ever look down on it. Do you understand? Okay. The last one, okay, there's two last ones. There's beauty. You must always feel beautiful all the time. Do not allow anything that is going to take you down when it comes to your beauty. Try to boost it, putting on your makeup, put on make your hair look nice, wear nice, and feel beautiful. Because if you're going to sit like this and be like, oh, I'm not pretty, so I might as well not do anything, then you will not be beautiful. But you must have confidence and boost yourself and feel like that. There's a last one that I want to discuss. It's mostly on our females. I'm not sure with the other cultures, but mostly black females. The dark thingy, the dark patches in between your thighs and under your arms. These things, they take you down. No matter how beautiful you feel, you can be all that, but then you know that you're gonna wear a sleeveless things, a sleeveless top. Then your dark patches are gonna show. You're gonna have to wear your bikini. You're gonna have to wear your mini shorts and whatnot. Your dark patches are gonna show and whatnot. It takes you down. You become insecure and be like, they won't find me attractive. They won't find me beautiful and all that. And you don't like it yourself. And you're scared, oh my word, will my husband even like it and whatnot? You need to do away with that insecurity. It's there. The dark patches in between your thighs is caused by what do we call this? When they bump against each other, when you walk, when the thighs bump against each other, I think it's friction or something. It happens in time and again, and then you become darker in those parts. And I'm not sure on the underarms what causes it, but obviously there's a cause beneath it. So now you just need to deal with that. Fortunately, it's things that can change. There's creams, there's whatnot that you can use So try to get all of those and try to remove those dark patches before it destroys your whole confidence. But if you do not afford any of those creams or anything, and you feel like you can deal with it, you can accept it as it is, you're not even that kind of a person that wears bikinis and all those mini shorts, it's fine. Just accept it and love it as it is. For that matter, your husband will love you no matter what. If he has decided to love you, he will love you regardless of how your inner thighs or how your underarms look, or even the childhood spots, acne spots or whatnot. All those things, they cause us to be so insecure, and it doesn't help. It's not worth it. It's not worth our confidence. It's not worth our self-worth. Do you understand? So now we need to get over those insecurities. It's not nice. It's not attractive. Find yourself beautiful. Find yourself worth it. Find yourself powerful. You are a powerful woman. You can get over these things. Don't let such small things ruin your happiness, your joy. Don't let them rule over your life. You are beautiful and you are fearfully made by God. Beautiful and fearfully made by God. Love yourself, love your body, love your background. It was meant for you to come from that background so that the glory of God can be seen through where you are going, through your destiny. So now, do not ever allow these things to control you. Thank you so much. Until our next topic that I'm going to be discussing with you guys, I think I'm even going to have a guest that is coming up, but I will tell you in time so that you can prepare. And yeah, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.